Hey guys, I'm joining you today from a developing neighborhood, and I'm going to do a let's build or tutorial of a two-story suburban house. So let's get started. I've got Optifine, as you may or may not notice. That seems to have sped things up a bit, frame-wise. Anyway, we're going to start with the garage, and that's going to be 7 blocks wide. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and then another block back here, and this will be kind of like the like in, I don't know, I guess just patio sort of thing underneath the garage in the front of the house. So let's start with the roof design here, and let's put that in like that. It's just a very straightforward thing, even though I never quite figured it out. After playing for almost a year, I finally got it in like November. And that changed everything, but fairly simple nonetheless. So we have this one block here, so that's like 2 wide, and we're just gonna build 4 blocks. Well, not 4 right now, but we're just gonna build 3 blocks, space of 2 here, and this is where the front door is gonna be. Now, let's see. Okay, this is where the shutter for the front window is going to be, and that's going to be 4 blocks wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's put in the other shutter and another stack of wool here. And let's see. Something was in my teeth there. Every time I eat, something ends up stuck in there. Anyways, we are going to bring the roof line here out to the first block of where the window is going to be. So that's where we need it to be. And we're going to do the same with this other part of it, of course. And then we're going to put the window in. 4 blocks. Glass panes. Okay, there we go. You can kind of see where we're going with this. And actually, I'm kind of thinking of replacing that with smooth sandstone, I should say. I'll think about that, and we'll just see where this goes. So, now we are going to build up on top of this. And this is going to be like where the ceiling of the first floor and the floor of the second floor is going to be. Like we'll build out from here, like so on and so forth. So let's see. Let's finish this spot, and let's leave that there. Optifine improves the frame somewhat, but it makes it laggy, like as if you were on a really laggy server, and it just like it has this delay when you place the blocks, and I think I'm actually gonna get rid of those because we don't need those there, because we're gonna start working on the front of the second floor instead. So that's just gonna go out to the end of that part of the house. And now we are going to build this up and put in the shutters and the spaces for the windows, as I'm doing now. Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, you can definitely see the shape of it now. And we're gonna go ahead and fill in those spaces real quick. That delay, there we go. Okay. Alright, so let's start with the roof of this part. And there we go. Let's go along here. There we are. Okay, awesome. Now, we're going to go 8 blocks back with this wool. So 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Alright, so then we're gonna go around to the garage. And let's see, that is right up here. Notice that other house across the way there. That's gonna be something nice, hopefully sometime soon. And back to this. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and build this up. And we're just gonna fill this in until there's a fairly decent sized space left in the middle here for a window. Which is here, then we'll put the shutters on and put the window in. There we go. So that's the side of the garage, and now we're gonna start with the interior, kinda. And just gonna build this up, put in the ceiling, slash floor of the second floor, second story, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna go along and on. Really wish the game didn't lag that much when I was recording, because normally I get 25 or so frames, but when I'm recording it just goes down to about half or a fourth of that. I don't know if that's just fraps or if my computer is just has that little memory or whatever to it, which wouldn't at all surprise me. I guess it just seems like with Minecraft, sometimes you have good days for recording, and sometimes it's just like this, or even worse, so... Okay, so we're almost done with this ceiling, and I just built up this kind of to have a marker here for when this should end. Okay. And it is soupy and humid and nasty out there. There are mosquitoes and gnats swarming around. Okay. I see it out there. Ugh. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is have one space in the middle where the bedrooms are sort of divided from one another. I guess a shared wall between them. Then we're just going to have two narrow windows on either side of that wall. And we're going to fill this in completely with wool. Oops. Guess I shouldn't be flying while I do that. Okay, well that must have already been deleted. There we go. Just like playing on a server with a bad connection. My goodness. Okay, so there we are. That's the side of the house. And I really am thinking of replacing that with, like, brick or, well, sandstone, I should say. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll think about that. Guess I should continue to think about it, because I already am. So let's start with the roof on this part of the house. And, yeah, that can stay. And we'll build this up, and this, and this. Okay. And we'll just cover this top part with slabs, and that will be the profile of the roof. There we go. Really starting to take shape. I guess I should put in a block of glowstone in here, because it is getting rather dark. Matter of fact, let me turn the brightness up all the way, because we don't need it at moody for Let's Build. Okay. Now let's put in this, and then move over to this. Okay. Fill this in all the way up there. I suppose I should fill this in too. There we go. Let's see, there we go. Alright. So, let's go back up and fill in this part. There won't be any windows on this wall because most of it is going to be blocked by the garage roof anyway. So, there's no need for that. No space for it, even if there was a need for it. Okay, so let's put in a wood block. No, wood block. There we go. Go in that spot, get rid of that. And let's bring this across to the other side. Okay. And let's see, let's bring it over. Alright, so let's do the profile for this part too. And that is the one thing I like about recording console games. As much as a pain as getting the cables and setting the easy cap is, I don't have to worry so much about lag, you know. I mean, and even other PC games like SimCity. You've seen the SimCity videos, hopefully. And those are actually really smooth and high quality, as versus this, where I have to set everything to minimum. And even then, it's like 5 frames a second. I mean, I know Minecraft is poorly optimized. I know Fraps uses a lot of memory, but still, you know. Whatever. So basically, as you can see, we're just going through and bringing one end of the roof to the next. So, there we go. Alright, awesome. Let's put down another 2 blocks of glowstone, and let's fill in this wall here. Okay. Get rid of that. And now we're just going to do the same for the garage. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Random filler topics while I do this. I guess the original video for the 2-story house is at $295 now, and that's like right at the door of the mystical 301 plus. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can cap that 301 by the end of the weekend. If not, I don't care. Hopefully it'll happen soon, but if not this weekend, fine. Just nice to see something picking up that many views that quickly. I don't think I've had anything exactly like that recently. But that's exciting. And I go on to say, how about that weather, or what about those airline peanuts, or whatever other cliche shared situation lines one can think of, or common situation, I should say. But I don't like things to be quite that corny, so really have to scroll with effort with this because of how laggy it is. Ah, jeez. Okay, so let's see. Oops. So this is a bit different from the upstairs roof because this is an even number of blocks. We're just going to use this style of roof rather than 3, or in this case 4 slabs. That's just, I think that makes it look a bit better and adds visual interest and all that fun stuff. So let's see. Let's get rid of that, and there we go. Okay. So let's knock this block out, and that's just going to be like a service door to the back of the house. Backyard, I should say. It'd be nice if our service door actually worked. It's like the crack of the door is filled with that expanding insulation and it's boarded up, so it's like that when we bought it. Don't blame us. So we'll just put in 1 glowstone, or 2 actually, in the ceiling, and that's how I do garage lighting. Doesn't need to be anything fancy or what have you. It's just enough to get the job done. Okay, so. Let's take a look at this. Looking pretty good so far, though I still don't know if I like this being, whoa. I'm so indecisive. It's sickening. Okay, so let's see. Let's put down this stone for this area in the front of the house. And then after that, we will move on to the inside. I'm just gonna do this in the area in front of the garage and under the overhang. There we go. It's like chunk loading. Awesome. So, so on and so forth. Okay, there we go. Right. So let's put in, yeah, just wool. Wool will work unless I end up making the sandstone, which I just might. Okay, so one more thing on the outside. I'm just gonna put this in. I don't know if these things actually like bear any weight, but they look nice. There we go. Okay. Is that I misplaced the block up there, so I'm gonna go up and get rid of. Oh, is that a thing with Optifine? Oh, never mind. I put it on top of the full block. Because normally when you delete a slab, that's like you put two slabs on top of each other, you can't just get rid of one. But I misread the situation, evidently. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put this here, and I think this is the way it goes. Let's see. Let's do jungle wood. And we're just basically gonna make a staircase up to the next floor. Let's get rid of these blocks. Oops, missed that one. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, I am one over. Let's see. Let's close that up and then move over. Silly little things like that cost me so much time, I swear. Okay. Let's just fill this in all the way. Whenever it comes to building house styles that I don't usually build, it's always just like, am I doing this right? Am I messing something up? I don't even know. So, before this, I had to like study that other house, take down a bunch of notes on its dimensions and stuff. Well, not a bunch, but yeah, that was fun. As fun as note-taking can be. Not very fun, pro tip. Spoiler alert. Okay, so now we're on the second floor. Let's go ahead and fill in the ceiling. And kinda wish there was something similar to like a wagon wheel block or something that you could put up. Because a lot of these old houses have like wagon wheels and stuff like that as decor in the yard, and I think that'd look kinda cute. I mean, I'm sure that's in like some mod or something, but I'm not gonna go out and hunt for it. It's just like colored wood or any other of the features I wish would be in this game. It's like it'd be nice if they were there, like from default, but I'm not gonna go out and actively hunt for them because I'm just too lazy. So anyway, we're doing this, divvying up the main space so that each bedroom can be 3 by 4. 3 by 4. So, gonna fill this in, and there was also gonna be like a small landing here, which is one of the design details of this sort of house. So let's put that in there. I like doing it like that because it covers up the space above the door while also leaving the actual room more open. Because otherwise, it's like you have the block like right here, and it's kind of claustrophobic. Just a little, though. So right now, I'm just putting glowstone blocks in the ceiling here as the, like, overhead light. Oops, wrong blocks. Okay, there we go. And let's put this in. Glass panes. And put in one more bedroom. So that's 3 on the upper floor. This house has 3 bedrooms total, so they're all on one floor. I know, I mean, that's kind of a desirable feature, isn't it? I know a lot of real estate listings mention that. 3 bedrooms on one floor. Awesome. I guess it's good for people with little kids. Like if your baby is sleeping in the next room and he starts crying, you can hear him and stuff. Just for general convenience, I guess. But that's everything. General convenience. So let's fill in this last bit here. Put the windows in the landing and put in a little stair rail. I'm going to use iron bars for those because they're fairly close to the wrought iron look that I like in real life. That's kind of a design favorite of mine lately. Wrought iron. So fancy. Okay, so that's that for the staircase. Actually, I think I'm just gonna wall that in like I did with the other house. Just for safety, so you don't, fall off the stairs and break your wrist or something. I have nearly done that. It's not fun. Knocks the wind out of you. Didn't break anything though, so thank God for that. So let us put in more wrought iron. There we go. Okay, so let's tile this entryway here. That's going to be alternating stone and stone slabs.